will ask you to leave. They will simply leave the door open a little longer. The ghosts in your house, like mothers, will scream to shut the front door, and at your moment's notice, don't let the traffic get outside. But there is no roof on this house. All winter long, the wolves will nip at your heels.
I'm driving to my P.O. box, but forgot the key on my furniture back home. I'm driving without an ID, hope no one pulls me over in this small town. I've never lived in a small town before. I've always been somewhere at least 10 miles from the city. It's easier to explore all the good in me before, but now being sad is all I have a map of. At least that's how it feels. At least that's how it feels. At least that's how it feels. At least that's how it feels to me. What's the word for when other folks learn how to be you, but better? Jealousy. What is the term for when you learn you need to start over? Repeat after me. Today I am the fool. Today I am the fool. Today I am the fool. Today I am the fool, it seems. Today I am the fool. Today I am the fool. Today I am the fool. Today I am the fool, it seems. At least that's how it feels. At least that's how it feels. At least that's how it feels. At least that's how it feels to me. I've done it all wrong my entire life. Next year I turn 30 and I am still dirty, sleeping on the floor. This is not a song about how I have no regret. I've made enemies and I've made demons out of people who could have been my friends, and it's all my fault. This is not a song about how I have no regrets. I've done it all wrong my entire life. Next year I turn 30 and I am still dirty, sleeping on the floor. This is not a song about how I have no regrets. I've made enemies and I've made demons out of people who could have been my friends. This is all my fault. This is not a song about how I have no regrets. How to win an argument with a friend. Give them the last words before they begin speaking. How to win an argument with a friend you never want to see again. Just walk away. I was the last straw that broke the camel's back. You said some things that you just can't take back. I was the last straw that broke the camel's back, and now it's all crumbling down just for you. And the ark, it was what we were promised. The flood, it was all that we got. And the books all constantly remind us the meek will inherit the rock, but the strong are always the ones who forgot. Oh, the strong are always the ones who forgot. Oh, the strong are always ship that I ever pick is a ship that is already sinking. And I say back to them that every ship is sinking as soon as they hit the water. And I won't drop my star jobs for you anymore. I won't drop my star jobs for you anymore. The ark, it was what we were promised. The flood, it was all that we got. And the books all constantly remind us the meek will inherit the rock, but the strong are always the ones who forgot. Oh, the strong are always the ones who forgot. Oh, the strong are always the ones who If you forget how to build your houses, I will stand by you. We'll stand by the plans we made when we were kids. They'll say, start with foundations and end with the roof. And in between you can do whatever you choose. And someday you will ask me, why are there so many pictures of my family in this factory? And somehow I'll try so hard not to cry, because now that I finally found you, I find myself to be afraid of walking on ice. 'Cause now that I've finally found you, I'd rather not let our memory die. And I might not believe in forever yet, but whenever I think of forever, it's you. And I might not believe in forever yet, but whenever I think of forever, it's you, 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 you. How do I escape the weight think of. Forever it's you and I might not believe in forever yet, but whenever I think of you, and I might not believe in forever yet, but whenever I think of forever it's you, and I might not believe in forever yet, but whenever I think of forever it's you, and you forget how to build your houses, I will stand by you. And I have yet to meet an emo revival band who ever gave a damn about me, except for the hotel year. But all these pop punk kids in this fucked up world could kill me, but that's alright, I'll survive and make it out to the other side, where there's a world where I won't get burned just because I am a vampire in the sun. Oh wait, there's no sun, oops, I guess that means I live in hell. Oh well, what the heck, I'd ask the devil what to do next, but the devil won't make your band good right now. God will not make your music great in the long run, so pray to both your lungs, if you still have them, or even just one, pray you can run. Whether it's fast and far, distracted and without meaning, whether you're flying free as a bird, or if you've been trapped inside this goddamn same old burg, a town they dared to call a city. Well, my friend, there is magic on the road, and there is magic should you choose to stay at home. That's why they rhyme, it's 'cause the grass is always greener on the other side, unless it isn't. But the devil won't make your band good right now. God will not make your music great in the long run, so pray to both your lungs, if you still have them, or even just one. The devil won't make your band good right now. God will not make your music great in the long run, so pray to both your lungs, if you still have them, or even just one, pray you can run. So many songs written about riding off ladders, but the tallest ladder that's the hardest to fall is my own. I've sung so many songs written about riding off ladders, but the tallest ladder that's the hardest to fall is my own. The devil won't make your band good right now. God will not make your music great in the long run, so pray to both your lungs, if you still have them, or even just one. The devil won't make your band good right now. God will not make your music great in the long run, so pray to both your lungs, if you still have them, or even just one. The devil won't make your band good right now. God will not make your music great in the long run, so pray to both your lungs, if you still have them, or even just one. The devil won't make your band good right now. God will not make your music great in the long run, so pray to both your lungs, if you still have them, or even just one, pray you can run. Be happy for his friends and the luck or hard work their success has earned them. Just can't love all the awards. He says the award shouldn't even be there in the first place, or the second, or the third. He says that it should be an even playing field, wishes he would be asked to play. It's not that he doesn't believe in all the games, it's just that he never got picked. He wishes that he could cheer them all on from the sidelines, rubbing dirt on his knees and rubbing dirt on his shoulders to make it look like he was in the game. Instead he gets jealous and envious and sings songs about getting left behind, and he's embarrassed and married to the idea that he can't ask for any help, cause being happy for him is never enough because he is a bitter punk. Whoa, whoa. He is a bitter punk. Whoa, whoa. First getting older meant getting mad. Now getting old meant he got tired of playing the game in between waiting and trying to reach out to the others who were never reaching back. He could just be happy for what he has instead of being sad for what he has not. He's starting to learn that he has got a lot that he is holding on to. Instead he gets jealous and envious and sings songs about getting left behind, and he's embarrassed and married to the idea that he can't ask for any help, cause being happy for him is never enough because he is a bitter punk. Whoa, whoa. He is a bitter punk. Whoa, whoa. The bitter punk is me. It's just easier to think of all my flaws as some other guy. But I'll stop using he as the pronouns to escape responsibility for all of my shitty feelings. So I get jealous and envious and sing songs about getting left behind, and I'm embarrassed, married to the idea that I can't ask for any help. Being happy for him is never enough because I am a bitter punk. Whoa. Whoa, I am a bitter punk. Whoa, whoa, I am a bitter punk. Whoa, whoa, I am a bitter punk. Some faggots and he'll stalk me up and down the street, and then he'll leave me be until another man decides he wants to kill some faggots, and this time he shows me the knife and then he'll leave me be. This is what self-defense looks like. This is what self-defense looks like. This is what self-defense looks like. This is what self-defense. Another man makes a plan to go and kill a faggot, and he breaks my arm and breaks my nose and makes me bleed with all his bros, and they will stop after a while, and I will run and hide and cry inside a church where hopefully no one bothers me. This is what self-defense looks like. 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 This is what self-defense.
Lately I've been thinking about how we both will die. It's always us both dying together. Sometimes I hope you'll expire first. You don't have to be alone. Then I would be all by myself. I don't think I am that strong to be on my own and have a happy story with a sad ending. I don't want our love to be a song that I wrote in my head while I was drifting off to sleep. That I was afraid to get up and write the words down, because I'd wake you up with the sounds of my clumsy feet. Then in the morning I'd forget. As we expire, I'd start to cry. Down your tunnel, and so do I. I'd cast a spell to make sure that I'd find you again on the other side. I'd try every trick in that big old book. I would pray to God and hail Satan, swim across that great white nothing, so I could see your handsome face again. Because I don't really know what scares me more. Oh, I don't really know what scares me more. Parting forever or dying not knowing that we ever lived. That we ever lived. That we ever lived. That we ever lived.
This is just the same old goddamn song, written about someone who stayed real young. stay gold, they say, but if you're ever gonna fade away, bury some of your shines down where we can find them. Let them glow. Let them grow. Uh-oh. Oh, uh-oh. What is time but the time since you drove away on that gold and silver plated chariot Hermes drives, and the wheels they whine as they turn burning through the sky, try to drop us down some of that light while you fly, and let it glow, and let it grow. Uh-oh. Oh, uh-oh. Silence. I am not running away, and every time I am breathing is one that I still have yet to say. Oh, Hermes, you can call for me if you want, but you should not. But oh, if you call, will you please shut off the sun so that I can see the light at my feet? I get to watch them glow. I get to watch them grow. Watch them Watch them grow. Uh-oh. Oh, uh-oh. This is just a way for me to be much bigger than I am. A simple little ritual or spell I cast for confidence. And if I try to shuffle on the other side of random chance, I will pick up the same card because I am the hanging man. 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 My body, it was stolen from me as I drifted above the rain. I fell down in every drop and crashed my body into the ground again. I yelled out to every person, can't you hear me? I am here in pain. But they could never hear me because I am the hanging man. 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 We are always taped together with no single solid plan. The hexes that bind our blood sever any godful piece of sand. But I was never meant to be a child full of tiny little hands. Oh, they will never find me because I am the hanging man. 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 Oh, they will never find me because I am the hanging man. Oh, they will never find me because I am the hanging man. Oh, they will never find me because I am the hanging man. Oh, they will never find me because I am the hanging man. No one will ask you to leave. They will simply leave the door open a little longer. When the ghosts in your house like mothers will scream to shut the front door at every moment's notice, don't let the draft get in, they'll say. But there is no roof on this house, and it's been snowing all winter long. The wolves will nip at your heels when you come and go, but the ghosts will weep rivers of their upbringing. How the illness in their teeth keeps them gnawing at bones like broken tree branches. It is not their fault. The ghosts will cry, I used to be sick with wolf myself. That makes it better for a while, knowing that such a sage lives within these walls. Of your home you will start to speak, softer and softer, until you can barely breathe out the dreams you used to sing so loudly. Travelers will find you on a map, and you will smile warmly and nod, but remind them to shut the door behind them, and not to wear hats indoors. The wolves don't like men who wear hats indoors. The ghosts don't either. You stopped wearing your hat a long time ago, the one that kept you warm after the roof went away. You convinced yourself that canvassing your shoulders and back with toes upon posts would stop the head colds from coming, but they never stopped coming until eventually the rotating rules flipped to the left again in a way you do not understand. Like a chessboard made up of squares with all the colors of the rainbow, but no checkmate. You have broken another rule, and you see the door standing just a bit more ajar, left open for you to walk out. You will never be ejected from this game. You will only be made to feel like the only way to lose is to keep playing. I know that I hung by a rope on that windy tree for 9 whole cold nights by my feet. on top of those trees which nobody knows from what roots they rise to meet me. They didn't bring bread or a glass of wine. I soon lost my strength and looked down for a time. I took up the letters and they screamed their stories at me. And I fell back from there. The stories were sad and the letters were true. It's hard to shut your eyes when the villain is you. We all have stones to cast and all have crosses to bear. You can never clean them all up, you can only knock down a few. For carpenter's sake, we've 9 houses to build before we can create a safe haven for you. I took up the letters and they screamed their stories at me. And I fell back from there. Down for help with no answer in sight. I tugged on the rope and pulled myself out of hell for a while. Is the grass not cut, winding up the dirt road? Are the trees all burnt up? Are they rotten and old? Or are they freshly planted, ready for the next harvest season? The only real clear view is from the top of a mountain of your dead cell. Are the reindeer all starved? Is there plenty of food? Is it a place they call art? Can you feel the mud through your shoes? Is the path you walk hard? Or was it really all smooth all along? The only real clear view is from the top of a mountain of your dead cell. So when you look down your pits of despair, you can pull back the shades of your skin and pull out the strands of your hair. So all you have is your eyes, and all they can do is just stare, because the only real clear view is from the top of a mountain of your dead cell. The only real clear view is from the top of a mountain of your dead cell. The only real clear view is from the top of a mountain of your dead cell.
Always your skin, the skin you're born in, but you tried to hide inside the wool that wrapped around your eyes to hide yourself from yourself. It's small feathers and small flowers gathered welcome here. Barbed wire might roll up your legs and pinch your skin and scratch your face, and that might be how you feel every single day. It's a sliver in your skin, a mark you can't begin to understand, something you did to yourself to please somebody else. It's small feathers and small flowers gathered on the ground. It's the moon and how it changes you when the big fall comes around. It's wearing jeans until you can't see how they are faded anymore. 'Cause you ought to know. 'Cause you ought to know. 'Cause you ought to know that you ain't welcome here. And sometimes it's better to trust the devil that you don't know than go with the devil that you do. And sometimes it's okay to scream, I don't want you anywhere near me for any reason. And sometimes it's better to trust the devil that you don't know than go with the devil that you do. And sometimes it's okay to scream, I don't want you anywhere near me for any reason. Don't want you anywhere near me for any reason. You figure out when all your dreams weren't real and everybody knew and no one told you. You're a little like the tall grass standing here beside me. You know you're something else. This moment is serene. I don't know who I've been waiting for, a lover or a friend. I just want to break free. Whoa. I just want to break free. Whoa. Wait, I remember just who it was that I was waiting for, the head of a family. 'Cause when you left us, my father sang me a song of his father getting up off his knees. I just want to break free. Whoa. I just want to break free. So
like an old-time antenna up on the roof of a refurbished crown of a crumbling house that they rebuilt when it fell down. I am an old poem, I am an old song, and I am a whole lot of trouble. 'Cause the people who live in the right now think I am. I just wish when they tell me to calm down, I could say that I can't. I am whole. I'm in a whole lot of trouble, dealing with all of these visions that are dragging me down on what is real and what is really real. It's a whole lot of trouble for me to be someone who is whole. And I am on the radio with my whole body and my whole soul, like an old-time antenna up on the roof of a refurbished crown of a crumbling house that they rebuilt when it fell down. I am an old poem, I am an old song, and I am a whole lot of trouble. 'Cause the people who live in the right now think I am. I just wish when they tell me to calm down, I could say that I can't. Instead, I'll just have to admit what kind of fragile I am. I'll admit, I'll admit, I'll admit that I am an old poem, I am an old song, and I am a whole lot of trouble. 'Cause the people who live in the right now think I am. I just wish when they tell me to calm down, I could say that I can't. I just wish when they tell me to calm down, I could say that I can't. I just wish when they tell me to calm down, I could say that I can't.
Thank you.